think we got sound now. Yes, we do. Good. Check, check, check. Hi, guys. I know I'm on really late tonight. But, I had band practice today, so I really didn't have time to come on earlier today. So how's everybody doing? I'm just sharing the link real quick to my Facebook page. I hope everybody's doing good. Oh. My cat's weird. Thanks for coming, whoever's in here right now. I'm giving some readings tonight. If you're interested, just say something and I'll give you a tarot reading. Shuffling the cards. Can't stay on here for too long, maybe an hour because I gotta work tomorrow. So, but an hour is an hour. Anything can happen in an hour. Hope everybody's weekend was awesome. Mine was awesome. I actually got to get out of the house a little bit and see some friends, and that was really good. So, I had a pretty good weekend. And then practicing with my band. My new drummer is really getting the material down now, so that's a relief. So we went out for a beer after it. Celebratory, you know. So yeah, things are good. I don't know if you've been in here, so if you have, then you know my cat was really sick, and she's recovering so nicely. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I didn't think she was gonna last a day with kidney failure, but she did, and she's like over the hill pretty much. Perfectly fine. Gotta get fluids 2 more times and then she's perfect. So I still can't believe it. So good things on the horizon. Shuffling these cards, they'll be shuffled perfectly. I don't even feel as tired as I should. I feel like I feel good. I don't feel like I'm about to fall over. Sometimes I'm really tired and then I really feel like that. I'm like, but I'm okay right now, actually. Who's this in here? I wish I could know. I wish I could know like how to see who's viewing me, who's my viewer right now. But I don't know how to do that because I suck. I suck at this. I'm good at reading cards, but I suck at technology. I don't know if I'm going to get any hits tonight with people. I don't know if any of you are still awake because I know it's Sunday. I don't know everybody has to work tomorrow. But I thought I'd give it a try. I thought to myself, you know, maybe people have questions what the upcoming week for is going to look like for them. So go on here and maybe they can't sleep. They're anxious. They're like, oh, let me go on Twitch. Let me see if I can find something entertaining and something that I want to watch. Yeah, so I'll be probably around until like 1 o'clock or so, and then I'm going to tune out. But yeah, if you want a reading, let me know. These cards are pretty much shuffled. I'm just shuffling now. Still, because nobody has requested anything yet, so still gonna keep shuffling. Can never be too much, so. Even if my multi-stream doesn't even, I don't know. I don't think it even works. I don't even think, because I think Chatbot is not compatible with Facebook. So I think that people, oh, that's something that I wanted to say yesterday. I don't think that any of you, hey, Florida Metal, how is it going? Glad to see you. That's cool, you're in here. Are you watching me on Twitch, Florida Metal, or how are you texting in here in the chat? Okay, you are on Twitch, yeah. Because I think that because I have the chat bot turned on. Oh, good. That's really good. That's awesome. It's good news. Things will be a little easier for you now that you got that. That's awesome. Hope Lindsay is doing good. Sorry. Yeah, but I wanted to say that I think for you people that are watching me on Facebook, I don't think you could write me in the chat room. You can write in the chat room because Chatbot doesn't support Facebook. It's really weird. I cannot really understand what they're talking about. But this guy that I chatted with in support when I was not being able to figure stuff out, he said that if I have Chatbot turned on, I have to turn off Facebook. So I think that you can watch me on Facebook, but I think you cannot actually comment or say anything on Facebook. You'd have to go to either, I think YouTube still works. I know for sure that Twitch works, so you would have to make a Twitch account. You know, and it's really, it can be very beneficial to make a Twitch account. It's pretty much like making a TikTok account. You can see all kinds of stuff on Twitch. And it's very quick to make an account. It's very fast. So, you know, and if you don't like it, if you decide you don't like my stream or you don't want to follow or you have no real use for it, you can always just cancel the account or delete it, you know. But I do suggest, if you want to watch me and if you want a reading, to probably go on Twitch. It's probably more beneficial. And like I said, I don't think I can see any of your messages in the chat room if you are indeed texting from Facebook. So, and yeah, when was it that you guys moved? I didn't think you guys were moved yet, but you did. When was that? Like yesterday or something, or the day before? I'm really glad you guys found a place and everything. That's awesome. That's good news. That's really good news. Friday, okay, yep, gotcha. That's awesome. So you're gonna be there like permanently, and that's still in like Orlando area, right? That's good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I call permanently. You know, nothing is really forever, but that's pretty much permanently. What, Mary? What are you saying? I love you, Mary. I know. You're sad. Meow. Meow. She's so funny. She's so sad. She wants to go out. Oh, Sanford. Yeah, yeah. It's the same kind of. Look at her now. Look at her. Mary. What are you doing, Mary? What? Mary. Mary. What are you doing? She's upset. She wants out. She's been stuck in my room. My room is a good size. It's not a small room, but for an outside cat, it's tiny. It's like a cage. So, you know, because she's used to be able to roam wherever she likes and whenever. And now she's been stuck here for she's been stuck here for, now we're looking at 9 days or something. Poor girl. I think I'm going to let her out on Wednesday. I'm going to start letting her out again. I think she's okay. She's getting fluids tomorrow, fluid Wednesday, and she's now been starting to drink properly again too, so I think she's fine. Right, Miss Marie? Miss Marie. Yes, clean yourself. Yeah, but she almost died, so so the fact that she's doing so well, she's back to her normal self. Like, totally back to her normal self. You can see it. You can see her. Mary. Hey, Mary. Say hi to everybody, Mrs. Mary. Say hi, Mary. She's so funny. But I'm gonna miss it though, because I do like having like this little creature here. She's so funny. I do like having my little creature here in my room with me at night. I love it. I really do. Might have to start letting her just sleep in my room at night or something. But she doesn't even want that either. She just wants out. None of my cats want to. That's the problem. Bjorn does. Bjorn likes to sleep in here. But he has a habit, not all the time, but sometimes he'll wake up at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and that's when he wants out. That's when he wants to drink something, eat, or pee, poop, or whatever. And it's like, dude, I'm trying to sleep. I gotta work. Like, don't do that to me. Right, Mary? My God, Mary, the Bjorn, he is so bad, isn't he, Mary? Is he bad? I know. So good. Look at her. She's looking right at you guys. Mary. I don't know. Can you guys even hear her meow? Can you hear her meow, Flora Mental? I don't know if you can or not. Damn, I feel like my eyeball's on fire. What the fuck is that? Jesus. We had band practice today, Florida Metal. It was awesome. With Bernie. In Gibsonton. Like a fucking almost 2-hour drive. But it's looking like he's gonna be coming to my house for practice, so we can get back to how we used to do it, practice at my house. So that's pretty good. Oh man, today was today was a really good practice day. Like, he's finally starting, and it did not take him long at all. And he's now starting to really get the hang, like, perfectly of our set. So it's going to be maybe, I'd say, another month or so, and then we can start booking shows. We are back, baby. Uptom is back, awake and ready to go. And I mean, Draven pretty much has the new album already written. Like, we have to actually sit down and sort out which songs are not going to go on the new album, because he has so many. It's good. I know. Good. Yeah, I have a bunch of ambitious people, you know. Bernie is in like 6 bands. He's the drummer for like 6 different bands. He says he has to memorize like 70 songs altogether for the other bands and shit. It's funny as hell. We laugh about it. Cross-contamination. Yeah. We're still down for the interview too, you know, whenever. We can even do it like virtually too. We've done the virtual interview. You have seen us with Damnation Vault. They did a virtual interview with us. We can do that, you know, whatever, man. But yeah, we're doing good. We're on it. We're on it again. So I'm kind of like really relaxed. I'm chill. I'm like, okay, I can lean back and I can say we're gonna we're gonna be just fine, you know, because, you know, we've been struggling with the drummer problem. Oh my god, always the drummer. But now that this problem is solved. But anyway, alright guys, come on. Anybody wants a reading, let me know. I'm ready. I got these cards really shuffled. I've been shuffling for 16 minutes now. So, yeah, I'm sure that's moving is expensive. But then again, everything is really expensive, so I can totally understand. We're all struggling. Mary, don't do that. Now she does that deep meow where she's really getting angry that she can't go out. I hate when she does that, but yeah, next weekend we'll be in, or I'll be in Tampa next weekend. I'll be in Tampa. I'll be at the Mug. Who's playing next week? Monstrosity is playing, I guess, next weekend in Tampa. And I've talked to Brian Bridgman, and Brian and Melissa are gonna probably scoop me up, and I'm gonna be at the Mug. Woohoo! I'm excited. I really am, because you guys know I don't get out much. So when I have the opportunity, when I have the chance, I'm happy. I'm happy to go. I'm happy to see familiar faces. I'm happy to support the metal scene. Ah, shit. No, work's work. Work comes first. I've missed plenty of shows. I mean, I don't work Saturdays and Sundays, but sometimes you have a really good show, like on a Friday. That's happened already multiple times, or even on Thursday. But lately, there were like 2 or 3 shows on the Friday where Neck was like, oh, I'm going to that. I want to take you. Brett's coming to get us. You know, Brett McCoy's coming to get us. And I'm like, dude, I can't. I work until like 3:34, and you guys are want to leave by then. So, because by the time I come home, I still have to get ready. I have to feed the animals. I have shit I got to do. And then I can go. So that's going to be too late. We won't be, you know, because you know how Brett McCoy is. I don't know. I think you know who he is. You know, he wants to be there early. You know, he wants to be there right on time when the doors open and shit. And that's his thing, you know. That's his prerogative. He's a metalhead. That's what he does, you know. So, they can't wait for me, you know, so. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like, damn, I can't come, you know. It's multiple times, but it's like, you gotta work. You gotta work. Priority is priority. We're adults, we're not children anymore, you know. But when we are off and it falls on the day, then it's like, yeah. And once in a blue moon, if it's like an important band like Vatane or, you know, somebody like that, I may just take off, you know, or I may add an extra day if they play on like a Saturday and I want to stay at a hotel or something. I may tack on a Monday and say, you know what, I'm also going to take the Monday off and make it a whole weekend, and I don't have to worry. I can sleep off my hangover for 2 days instead of 1. Because once you get into your 30s, hangovers are not so easily to shake as they are in your 20s when you just drink like a protein shake or some kind of insured shake or something, and boom, 30 minutes later, you're back to going. Nope. In your 30s, it's like you are sick in your bed. And when, you know how it is in the metal scene, they were like, here, drink this, drink. It's like, I don't want, no, come on, have another shot. And I do say no, you know, but. Oh, Queen of Cups. Look at that. I love the name. Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you. I am. Yes, I am doing readings. Yes. These cards are shuffled. I've been shuffling for 20 minutes now. So, if you want a reading, we can totally, like, get on with it right now. I love that that's your name, Queen of Cups. That's awesome. Alright, cool. So is there anything specific that you want to know about? Because there's going to be one card that will be directly about that topic, so. Okay. Okay. We'll look into that stuff. So let's begin. Let's begin with it. So this card right here represents your present, what's going on with you presently. So that's already probably going to give us a little bit of a hint here, even so that's not the direct card, but what's going on with you presently. Let's see. Okay, that's good. We're off to a good start. So you get the King of Wands here. So loving a fatherly figure, a wise leader. So something like that is going on with you. Either it's you or there's somebody around you that's like that for you. Could be a parent. It could be that you have a really loving and supportive parent. But you definitely have something like that around you. And if it's showing up, if it's showing up here, then it's crucial. Okay, so yeah. So I don't know if that's your dad or maybe somebody else, but something like that. You got a loving support around you somewhere. Okay, so that's good. So let's move on. This represents your past. Okay, what occurred to you in the past. So let's see what went on there. Okay. So the King of Cups inverted. So in the past there was like an unscrupulous character. Okay, hard to satisfy. Let's see. Difficult to please, lack of creativity. So there was something like that going on with you in the past. Must have been major because it's showing up here. Okay, so you had like a kind of a calamity. There were some issues there. I think it's talking about you directly, not somebody else around you, but it was you directly that was kind of like stuck. Your character was suffering a little bit. Your creativity was totally not there. Could have been an event that caused that, but I'm unsure about that. But so that was in the past. Okay. So your subconscious. Let's look at your subconscious. How does your subconscious influence you? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. So it's the Eight of Swords. You can see here how the moon is influencing her, pulling her on his strengths. So it's like your subconscious has you a little bit like censored, and there's like a restriction there. So I feel like it's almost like you're not freeing yourself up from something. But like I said, it's hard to tell because it is your subconscious, right? So bondage. Okay, so there's like a bondage going on with your subconscious. Could be related to that person that you're talking about. You kind of can't let go there, and you're just kind of stuck with it, and you cannot release your subconscious from it to fulfill yourself. Okay, because you're really kind of stuck on that. It's like you're being controlled by outside forces. That kind of, I think, aligns with that person there. I'm starting to see, I'm starting to think that this deck will be very much, that this layout will be very much about that person. Okay, so that's your subconscious. Okay, so we're going to move on to your secret wishes and desires. Okay, so let's see what that entails. Okay. It just really makes sense. It's just logically makes sense. It's the Six of Cups inverted. So you're looking at you desire to move forward, right? You desire to look at the future, future outcomes. You want to let go of the past. That is your wish. So that's what's going on. Really kind of aligns with everything so far. Doesn't mean that if you do go, continue in the future, that's without that person, but you do want to move on from past events, okay? So that's what that means. That's actually, I'm getting a really good, a positive feeling from that. So you're looking at upcoming situations, positive upcoming situations. So that's your secret wishes and desires. You desire to do that because you desire it, because you wish it. It's there. You are just even unwillingly pushing yourself to that point, and it's really good. So that's a good card. You're not, even so you're subconsciously stuck, you're not permanently stuck. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, so let's see your hidden forces. How do your hidden forces influence you? Love it. Glad you got that card. The World. Look at that. The Ouroboros and the beasts on the bottom reminding you of burdens overcome, monsters slain, and everything. So, the World, hidden forces, bringing to you end of a cycle, end of a journey, okay? Really good. End of a good journey. Metamorphosis, right? You coming back as something different. As you can see, even, she's a mermaid. She has changed in her appearance. She has... metamorphosis is the word that I think fits best. Completion of a cycle journey. Triumph. A hard-fought victory. Successful outcome over adversity. That's it. Really cool. For hidden forces. That is a force that you have and that will come to fruition. That's what I see in this card, because it is the Ouroboros that eats the end of its own tail, completes a journey. That's happening, okay? So let's see future events, okay? Let's look at that. Okay. So that's the Eight of Pentacles inverted. Okay, so in the future there will be a little bit of a setback. It looks like it will be just like a certain event. It's not going to be too big of a deal, but it's since it's showing in your cards, it is definitely worth mentioning. It's like a carelessness, a sloppiness, and laziness at work, okay? You might be the one that's going to go through that a little bit. There's going to be something that'll cause you to just kind of like not really care for a short period of time there. You will have this problem. I can feel that it's not like a huge thing. I can feel it's not really connected to something bigger. It's just like a little bit of a hurdle that you'll have to cross at some point. So, not so bad. Not too much to worry about, but just keep in mind, So, let's see how your surrounding environment is influencing you. Okay, let's see that. Okay. Queen of Pentacles inverted. Okay, so you got a little bit of trouble in your surrounding environment. Let's see here. It's like you kind of are dependent on others at the moment. Okay, you're dependent on others' support, untrustworthy, poor social graces. So right now, your environment is kind of shaky. It's not really solid. It's not really helping you much. It's helping you for right now, but it's really not a really good situation that you're finding yourself in your surrounding environment right now. So that's probably maybe something to consider. Might be one person, might be multiple persons around you, might be a place that you find yourself in frequently that is not really helping you. You're using it, but it's just for like momentary gain. It's not really something for the future for everything. Mary, please stop. No, stop crying. Annoying. Okay, so let's see others. How do people influence you? Let's check on that, okay? Good. Good card. Temperance. So you have people around you that make you feel really balanced, okay? You are exploring your own ability, your own creativity, and you are combining elements to come up with new results like a good alchemist does, okay? So you have people around you that make you feel inspired, that make you feel balanced, and that make you feel, creatively able and capable, and this is really good. So you have really good people around you. So then this is probably, at this point now I'm thinking it's one person in particular, that there's something not really good going on there, not a really good situation going on there. But yeah, so persons around you, good sign. You have good people around you. Keep that up. Keep those people around you, because they're really helping you. Okay, so let's move on. Your spirituality, what's going on with that? Let's see. Okay, so we get the Knight of Pentacles here. Look at that, the Knight of Pentacles. So we're looking at your spirituality persists. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. It's persistent, methodical, mundane, ritualistic. Really the optimal card to have for your spirituality. I mean, I'm kind of already given the name that you gave yourself on here, Queen of Cups. I can think that this is very true. Your spirituality is pretty much spot on. You're level and you're in there, and you got this under control. That's really good. Yes. I'm impressed that this card came there. So you're spiritually very connected. Your spirit is very connected to your soul, to your heart, to your mind, to everything. So really good. So now let's look at this this person. What is this person just stopped talking to you? What are they thinking about you? And will you guys talk in the time limit that you guys are thinking of? Or that you're thinking of? Okay. Oh, man. That's really weird. Okay, so the Seven of Swords. Upright. So, that's kind of like... So it's kind of sad to say, but it's like a shooting yourself in the foot type of thing that we're finding there. It's pretty obvious because, he's that sword that he's about to swallow, and he thinks it's a scythe on the string. The string is about to rip, and that sword is going to go right down his throat. So it's like ill-conceived plans, a path to failure, a poor attempt. So it's not positive with that person. That's distinctly what I see. It's not a good thing. I don't see really that there's... I see that you pursuing that would be not a good thing for you. I don't think it'll bear fruit, and I think it'll be hurtful for you. And I think that you should maybe... just, of course, just a suggestive thought. Maybe put a stop to it while you can, because the feeling I'm getting with everything here is a good feeling. You're still good. But I feel like if you continue the path the same way you're doing it with that person, maybe try different routes or something, but the way you're doing it right now, it's not gonna be good. And the time limit on if you guys will talk, I mean, honestly, I cannot say. I can only say, because this is, to me, this card describes prior to this happening. This card describes pretty much cutting ties before you guys even speak again. That's what I see. But yeah, so that's what I see. I'm not, I don't know that much about it, but I have a feeling that it's probably for the best if you don't really pursue it. Do it, but don't let it be your main thing in your life. Don't let it consume you. Let's put it that way. If you really like that person, that's fine. But if it's just like a one-sided effort anyway, because, from what it seems, it already is to a one-sided effort. The person stopped talking to you. Do they really care if they're not talking to you? You must ask yourself these things, Those are hard questions, but unfortunately that's what it is. It's very self-explanatory. Sometimes the painful things are like that. It's like, okay, if he's not talking to me, if she's not talking to me, then she's not thinking about me. Then she does not want to talk to me. And excuses about a person being busy, those are always excuses. Because if you really give a shit about somebody, you have no issues finding the time. You will find the time. That's going to be one of your priorities. Okay, to spend time with them, to talk with them. So maybe consider kind of putting that on the back burner at least, So, but other than that, it's looking like a good outlook for you. It's looking like you're doing good presently, for sure. I feel like if you kind of put your focus and your priorities in order, you will maintain this goodness. So I hope that helped a little bit. I know it's not easy, these things. Always difficult, and the human nature always changes too, the destiny, the fate. Even what I say can be true right now, but in the next 15 minutes it can change. It's like the wings of a butterfly. They can cause a tsunami on the other side of the world if they, So but, gut instinct is always very important. It's not always right, but it's mostly right. You know what I mean? So kind of go with that. But you must be a little bit hard on yourself. You must really look reality in the face and say, am I wasting my time here? Because he or she is not talking to me. So should I just, what should I do? Don't cry about it, because there will be that person. Either you're going to be by yourself, which is fine too. You should enjoy that. It's a good time to being by yourself. It is. I've experienced that. I was afraid of it too. I was always in relationships, and then until I wasn't, and I was so afraid. I was like, no, I can't be alone. I'll freak out. And then I discovered that it was the best time being by myself. Honestly, it was great. So until you find that person that actually puts as much effort as you, because you are obviously putting the effort, in there. And you got to have somebody that matches you, if not does more than you. Because then you really know you're taken care of. Then you really know that somebody appreciates you, So, but yeah, so that concludes that for you. Anybody else in here that would like to have a little reading? It's about 10 minutes. I'm going to be on for another 20 minutes or so, which means I can do 2 more people. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm shuffling these cards right now, and I'm ready to do this if you are, I like to help. If you have something in particular that you need to know about, that you want to know about, you're welcome, Queen. You're welcome. Then just let me know, and I'll get on with it. Celestial Booty. Love it. Thank you, Booty. Thank you for following. I appreciate you. Okay, so perfect. Your name. I'm sorry. I'm laughing about ass off right now. That's so funny. Celestial Booty. Okay, cool. So, yeah, you have anything particular? Wow, maybe I am tired. But it's still the language barrier, so whatever. I can always use that as an excuse. English is only my 3rd language. So let me know. So you have anything in particular that you want to know about? Because that will be incorporated in your reading. Okay, perfect. We will definitely do that. Just shuffle for a little bit more because I have a feeling it's not shuffled well. I don't know. I think it probably is, but I always want to make sure. Alright, I think this is good. Let's get on with it. Actually, I'm going to go like this. There we go. Okay. This can be good. I already have a very positive feeling about this one, so it's gonna be good, I think. So, presently, let's see what's going on presently with you, okay? That's gonna be good. Ooh, maybe I spoke too soon. So, we have the Nine of Wands inverted, okay? So presently, it looks like there's a little bit of a delay. Insurmountable obstacles. Giving up, lack of motivation, or willpower. Lack of motivation. That's the main thing that I'm seeing with you right now. Right now, you just kind of like in an exhausted state, mentally, most likely, and you're kind of just saying, I'm done. Sorry about that. That happens here and there, and then I have to do some messing around with my interface, and then it works again. So sorry about that. So let me start over. So in the past, you went on. You had a good outlook. There were new situations. There was a situation that put you in better health. That gave you a better outlook subsequently. Okay, so you had some kind of scenario that occurred in the past. Oh, thank you, Boti, or Sibanaboti. Thank you for following. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you a lot. So yeah, in the past you had a better outlook. So maybe rethink what that could have been and go back there. Try to reach in there again, whatever that was, and do that again. Alright, so let's see. Your subconscious. How's your subconscious making you feel? Okay. Okay. That's the Eight of Cups inverted. So your subconscious is kind of telling you to push through things, okay? To stick with stuff. So there's something going on that you that is telling you that you need to see things through, perseverance, taking a risk. So you're doing something that you're questioning yourself. What should I do? Should I abandon the idea? But no, your subconscious is clearly telling you, don't abandon this idea. This is a good idea. Follow through with it. It's the right path. So this card is showing up. I suggest the same to you. Push through with what you're doing. Okay? So let's see. Next, your hidden wishes and desires. Secret wishes and desires. Let's see what goes on there. See the reoccurring cup theme here. We get the Four of Cups, okay? As you can see, boredom. You are wishing to not be so bored. You're kind of like not really enjoying stuff. Even so, you are good. You have good material gain. You're in your material state is good presently, but you are just. It's not. I don't know. Something is not serving you right now at all. There's an unhappiness in spite of success, apathy, disappointment in one's life, boredom. So that's your secret wishes and desires is kind of like to get away from that. So I kind of see she's on the balcony. She's looking out. There's a boat here. Pretty much thinking about getting away. You see, you seem kind of like trapped maybe a little bit, and you wanna get away from this boredom and from this. Kind of resonates with what you had here, that you're. Thank you, Shantoria. Thank you so much. I cannot see messages on Facebook. So if you're trying to put messages on there, I'm sorry. I cannot see them here on my stream, unfortunately. Oh, wait a minute. I can see them. Yes. Okay, Shantoria. As soon as I'm done with Celestial Booty here, then I will give you your reading, okay? And you're going to be the last one for tonight, too. So, hey, Kisha, I think that's your name. Hi, Kisha, how are you? Alright, so, yeah, so, Booty, this is like pretty much kind of resonates with each other right here, Got that boredom that's stuck in a little bit of a limbo right now. That's okay. You will move on from that. Because we have the saying in Germany, our mom always says, everything has an end, only sausage has two. There's an end to everything, but only sausage has two ends. So, anyway. So, moving on. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I can't believe I just did that. Okay. So, moving on. Events. Oh, no. Where were we now? Hidden forces. Events yet to come. Right? We had present, subconscious. Oh, no. Present, past, subconscious. No, hidden forces. Here we go. Hidden forces. Oh, God. Luckily. Oh, God. Okay. So, the Ace of Cups. That is a great card to have for your hidden forces. Perfect. So, it's abundant pleasure, fullness of spirit, beautiful situations in life. That is what that is for your hidden forces. So, hidden, but going to be occurring is this perfect and beautiful abundance and all of that stuff. So it's hidden right now, but it will absolutely come, and it will. I mean, I gotta see where it fell. It was my candle. And it spilled everywhere too. I'm upset about that. So good. So events yet to come. Let's check that out. Oh, okay. Two of Pentacles inverted. There will be a time where you will have a little bit of a problem juggling different things, okay? There will be a little bit of an issue of multitasking for a minute. It's not huge, but it's going to be there. It's going to be a little significant. It's going to be connected to something significant. There will be like an inability to maintain balance and misplaced priorities, okay? That'll come in the future, so just keep that in mind. So, environmental influence, right? So how does your surrounding area influence you? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's the Four of Wands, and look at them. There's something in your surrounding area that's like, there's a connection, there's a coming together, there's like a home and hearth, like a harmony in your home and your hearth. There's love coming together with somebody. So I think there's something good there with another person, and you're positively influenced. Your home life is really balanced and steady. That's really great. I'm really glad you have that in your environment. Having that, you know, I have really noticed that I've been doing these readings like for the last few days, and it's really, so it's stability, strong foundation, marriage, domestic life. A lot of people have really good surrounding environment and people, supportive people in their cards. It's crazy. Almost everybody that I'm reading has a really good supporting circle. So I'm like, wow, that's awesome. Okay. All right. So let's move on. So people, how do people influence you? People around you, how do they make you feel? Do they, how's the influence from these people on you? Okay. So we got the Knight of Wands here. Inverted. Which is good in a way, because the Knight of Wands is usually very much forward and just straight into things without hesitation. I think it's more, there's like a sudden change of plans, interruption, and a delay, okay? So there's something with a person that is putting you on delay. Which, like I said, it's not necessarily a bad thing, okay? But it's there. So there's a person putting you on a little bit of a waiting, on a delay. It's like a disruption, is a change of plans, okay? So you're wearing off of your trail there. This person's kind of causing that. I don't know. Yeah, so be mindful of that. Let's see. All right, so next card, your spirituality. How is your spirituality doing? Is it, how's it influencing you? All that stuff. Hanged Man. Okay. The Hanged Man. So your spirituality is, you are putting this on kind of a hold. There's a pause. There's a calamity in your spirituality right now. It's lacking, and you should not have that going on. You should probably try to maybe do some meditation, maybe get into something, because you need that. You need that in order to be balanced. So there's you wasting kind of time. There's a lack of progress, and as feeling stalled in life. Resonates with this card again, and resonates with where was it, with this card again. These three. It's a reoccurring theme for you. You said you were going through a rough patch. Makes perfect sense with what's coming up here. So let's see. General thoughts about what's gonna happen. What's gonna maybe change, maybe stay the same in your life. So let's check it out. Queen of Cups inverted. That's a reoccurring theme again with that. It's again with the kind of feeling stuck, kind of having this lack of motivation again. It's like, I don't know what's going on with that. It's indecisive, untrustworthy, unreliable. So basically, what the conclusion here I see is you got to get back to this one. You got to get back to the situation that you had in your past that put you in good health and a good outlook, and that will eliminate these rather lacking creativity, these not moving forward, these things. Like, you gotta figure out what that was. It must have been a substantial event because it came up in your cards. So if you can figure out what that was and you can get back there, maybe it was something that you used to do. Maybe it was like a sorry, I'm just cleaning my wax here. Maybe it was like a hobby that you had that made you feel, or there was a person that appeared in your life, or something. You took a trip, or something happened there where you really had a better outlook, better health, and things were just better in general. So maybe you should kind of like repeat that thing or do something similar to it if you can think what it was, if you can remember what it was. So that pretty much concludes your reading. So now I hope that made sense, and I hope that kind of helped you a little bit, or, you know. Yeah. That's really good. Good. I'm glad. Yeah. Honestly, oftentimes relationships, they're not as fun. It's not as easy, especially as you get older. Because when you're younger, it's all fun and games and ha ha ha, nobody cares. You know, it's whatever. We're just having a blast. But as you get older and you're trying to be like serious and you have your responsibilities with everyday life and everything, oftentimes relationships are really just more stress. Because you always have to put another person also in consideration, you know. And then especially if this is not reciprocated, and you just do that for that person all the time, and that person doesn't do it the same way for you or more, then it's really just exactly like you said, more stress, more anxiety, more responsibility. That it's just, no. It's just like, so sometimes being by yourself is better. It's really, it is. So, yeah, good thing to think about. I'm glad you resonated with this. So let's see. Okay, now Shantaria, you're next, and you're gonna be my last one. But let me pick up that stupid candle that I threw down there like an idiot. Hold on 1 second, and then I'll shuffle the cards, and then we'll do you, Shantaria. I'm excited to do that. So, oh wow, that's crazy. All right, picked. Oh man, huge mess, huge mess. Jesus. I don't even know how that happened. Who knows? The gods are watching. They're paying attention right now. I feel that. I really feel this. Giving readings right now at this time feels so much different, and honestly a lot even better almost than giving them earlier in the day. It feels just right doing it at this time right now. It's really weird. I was really tired earlier, and now I'm not tired at all. Sorry, Shantaria, I'm about to get to you, but I gotta clean this mess up. It's bad. Jeez, I can't believe this happened. I mean, I can, because it did, but it's like, what? It's even in my hair. Ugh. Luckily, it's soy wax, right? So it's like, it doesn't really dry and harden like that. I mean, it does a little bit, but... Alright, I think I get pretty much most of it cleaned up. So. God. Alright. Here we go. I'm shuffling your cards for you, Shantaria. Okay, so you said. Okay. Shelton. That's the father of your child. Okay. You want to know about that. That's crucial. That's important. We're going to get that. We're going to get there. That's going to be one particular card that will be directly about that. Now, that doesn't mean that the rest of the cards won't resonate with that, because sometimes when somebody has something really strong going on, it will be throughout the entire deck the whole time. Okay, so that could be the case for you. Could not be. We're about to find out. But it seems that you're very anxious to know about this, and we're about to give you some clarity here. Because I can only imagine how stressful it is for a mom with her kid. Yeah, I know. Get it all on my electronics here and stuff. That would have been bad. But yeah, it's good. It's all good. I want to make sure these are really shuffled. Alright. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, thank you. I mean, I appreciate that. It's not, but it's not. It's curly like that, and it's wavy like that, and I don't like that. I would really like to have straight hair, but isn't it always, we always want what we don't have. It's always like that. People with straight hair are always like, oh, I want curly hair, or, you know. People with coarse hair, they want to have soft, I don't know. I like the length of it. It's really long. I'm happy about that. But I use because it gets really frizzy, you know, really dry. So, but all right, let's start with your stuff here, Shantora. We got the present card. This is what's currently happening with you. Okay, let's check it out. Okay. I can already know what's going on here. So that's the Ace of Swords inverted, okay? So there's definitely some stress going on here, like some really bad stress. So there's like an abuse of power going on somewhere around you. There's a tyranny and a destruction going on around you. So that's definitely straight up going on around you. I don't know if you have somebody around you that's causing that, but there's some stress and turmoil going on in your life right now, and that's something that we hopefully can, as we keep on going with your reading, it will kind of start to look better, hopefully. So, but that's what's presently going on. Okay, so let's move on and see what happened in the past. What was going on in your past? Okay. The Page of Pentacles. So in the past, you had good success. As you can see, the Page of Pentacles, he stitched together out of a bunch of pieces. So it's kind of like you were eager. In the past, you were eager and you were not afraid to start new projects and to look into the future. So you had, again, it's something that happened to you in the past that had you in this good spirits. So it's something that you should maybe put in consideration. There was some kind of event that had you in really good spirits there in the past. You were eager to learn and you had an inventive mind. So if you can remember a situation that you found yourself in the past that had you feel this way, maybe if you can remember it, consider doing something like that along the lines to get yourself back into the past. You know, you were doing good in the past, which means you can be doing good in the future. You know, it's just not presently It's a little bit of a hardship going on there. Okay, so let's move on. What is your subconscious doing? How is it influencing you? Okay. So the Queen of Pentacles inverted. Okay, so there you kind of depended on somebody else for support. Poor social graces and like untrustworthy. So it kind of reminds me again of here. There's something going on around you that's just not, that's off. That's in a negative way, not good. Somebody that's very close to you, you are dependent on them, unfortunately, and it's causing you these stressful times, these destructive and tyrannic stressful times, okay? So tricky. I feel like you're kind of stuck in there. I feel like you cannot even really wiggle your way out of there right now. So you're trying to make the best of it. That's what I'm seeing. So let's move on. What are your secret wishes and desires? We're about to find out. Okay. Yeah. So that's the Six of Pentacles. You can see here how the dead rises and is begging for material gain, and it is given to him. The other man is granting him material things, you know, wealth and money, and he's charity and he's gracious. So your secret wishes and desires is to, I would say, to be able to receive charity, to be able to give out charity as well. I think your character is the type of character that you would like to do good yourself so that you can in return do good for others, give others a portion of your wealth, you know, help others in need. But you yourself are looking to hopefully find yourself. So your wish is to be able to receive gifts and share your wealth and material generosity from both ends. People to you and you to other people. That's what I see when it comes to what you're wishing for, okay? So let's move on. Hidden forces, how do they influence you? Hi, Billy. So, Billy, I gotta just tell you, I'm sorry, but Shantaria is the last one for tonight. But I'll be on tomorrow again. So if you want to, you know, you can stick around and, you know, watch the rest of this reading. But if you want to come back tomorrow, I'll be able to give you one tomorrow. I'll just have to hop off for tonight because I have to work in the morning, unfortunately. So, but if you want to be back, I'll be here every day after like 4 o'clock. So, you know, if you want to come back, I'll gladly give you one. So let's see your hidden forces, Shantaria. Yeah, okay. Resonates mostly with this here. So that's the Four of Cups. Look at her. She's just thrown that cup down there. She is bored. Very, like, material gains are okay, but you're very bored. You're very bored with your life. There's really no, there's an unhappiness in spite of success. There's an apathy. There's a disappointment in one's life, and there's a boredom. Okay, so that really. Thank you, Billy Joe, for following. I appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah. So it resonates. You find yourself not just in a stressful situation and in a fucking destructive situation, but you find yourself also bored at the same time, trying to, you know, do something else and stuff. So that's your hidden forces. All right, so events yet to come. Let's look at that. Your future. What does your future say? All right, so that's the Eight of Pentacles inverted. So in the future, there will be a time of like a little bit of a lazy time. There will be a little bit of a sloppiness going on. It looks like it's work related. That's what I think. You'll be a little bit kind of putting things off a little bit and saying, you know what, I don't really care so much right now. It's a carelessness. That's the word. sloppy work and laziness. I think, honestly, what I think it is that all of these circumstances that you find yourself in right now, they're not making you feel so good. So they're going to make you lack at your job. They're going to make you lack at other things because you just don't have the energy, because you're not feeling good, you know? So that's going to happen like that. Makes sense. Just a part of the past. It's not going to be your whole past forever. You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of it. So just something to keep in mind. Maybe try to find the motivation. I like to do it when I'm really depressed and stuff like that and I have a hard time. I just like motivate myself in a way. You know what I mean? I'm just like, I don't know. I just summon the energy on my own somehow and just make myself laugh and make myself just force myself. And then it just kind of comes naturally by itself, you know? But, alright. So moving on. How does your environment affect you? What's, you know, your surrounding environment, how does it make you feel? Man, I kind of knew that was going to happen. It all flows into that same thing. Strength inverted. So that's kind of self-explanatory. So in your surrounding environment, you're being pushed under. You are kind of suffocating. You don't have the strength right now. The strength is just not there. And there's a defeat and there's a surrender. Your surrounding environment is fucked. Like there's something not good going on there. So you got to get away from that and get back to this one. Where you were creative, where you were ambitious, where you had inventive mind. You got to get back to that thing in the past that was there or was not there that had you more ambitious, more inventive, more all of these things, okay? So it's surrender, it's defeat. You're not really doing so good in your surrounding environment. There's something in your close environment that's making you not do so good, okay? So next one, the people. How do the people in your environment make you feel? Okay, we're about to find out. Oh, yes. Finally, some good news. Really good news, actually. The Temperance. Look at her in all her glory. The Temperance. Very good. There's somebody around you that really balances you. There's somebody around you that gives you balance, that balances you out. There's somebody that is helping you to mix the elements, combine elements for new results, for fresh results, okay? There's a patience, and you're channeling your energy. So somebody is trying to push you into the right direction. Somebody is a good support. If you can immediately think who that is, don't lose that person. That person is very valuable to you and very helpful. Your child. Oh my God, I love that. I'm like, oh my God, that's such a like, oh, good. That's good. I can feel that. I can feel that. That's awesome. So yeah, you got the child. Yes. Good. Okay, so you have that. That's good. That's good. So let's move on. Your spirituality. Let's see how's your spirituality doing. Yeah. Kind of had a thought that was going to happen. It's a 10 of Cups inverted. So there is still that same reoccurring theme. There's something in your family that's like making you, there's like a family strife, okay? There's a big family strife, and there's a separation. So your spirituality is very consumed. All of your subconscious and hidden feelings and everything is very consumed with this stupid stuff that keeps reappearing here in your reading. It's like ended friendships, disruption of normal routines. Okay, so all of these they just go together. They're all about the same thing. But in the past, you were doing good, and you're wishing for good charity and for be able to give charity, and your child is there. Okay, so you have a good foundation to be able to do this. Okay, you just got to get away from whatever that is that's so negative. That's just negative and holding you down. You know, literally like holding you down, like the beast. You know, it's just like, ah, fuck. So that's annoying. So let's look at you said his name was Shelton. So let's look at that, because that's the card that's concerning that specifically. Now, if this card resonates with these other negative cards, then we can say that the father of your child is, you know, but let's look before we judge here, okay? Oh, okay. Caught me off guard. Page of Swords. Look at that. Look, he's got the flashlight in his eye. To see unclouded. Okay, this is a good card. So I want to make sure I'm not saying the wrong words here, because that's really important. So insightful, perceptive, intuitive, keeper of secrets. How does that resonate with the father of your child? There's something there. That's either that you're intuitive and you're keeping a secret for him, or something like that, or he is a keeper of secrets and he's intuitive and he's insightful. I don't think it's him. I think it's you. I think it's you. I think that you're the one that is the stable one that can see. So you're the intuitive one. You know that he has secrets. So you're the insightful one. That's what I thought. So it's okay. So that's what's going on. Keeper of secrets. You are looking at the keeper of secrets with your insightful eye. So if you had doubts until now that he's keeping secrets, he is keeping secrets for sure. And it's not good. And I feel, let's see, because you did ask what you should do. My personal opinion is you should maybe just kind of put the brakes on that, right? Put the brakes on that. If he denies your child, that's huge. That's really something that's kind of like unacceptable. If that's his child, it's unacceptable. And trust me, I can speak from personal experience when it comes to my father not always being the good father. You know what I mean? So maybe just really let him, because sometimes people have these certain moments where they just snap into it, and then they're like, I gotta stop right now. I gotta grow up, and I gotta be a man, or I gotta be a woman, and I gotta get with my responsibility, and that is my child. But oftentimes, when you push them away. And you know what? It sucks, because it shouldn't be that way. It should be, if you push them, because I myself, I push, and then I have to explain why I push, because I'm desperate, right? I'm trying to make you understand. Like, I'm freaking out on the inside. I'm not showing it, but by pushing you and pushing and pushing, that's my way of saying, like, this is important. Like, why are you not listening? Why does it fall on deaf ears? Oftentimes, men are literally like, they put this on, and they're just like, la la la, can't hear you, can't see you, because it's too much for them. Because we women, we're better at handling pressure. We just are. We really are. We're better at handling this. We're better at handling situations. Men like to just withdraw. Completely withdraw, because they're like, they have no control. They're freaking out. They won't show it. You won't know that they're freaking out, but they're freaking out. And that's why they're like, just away. So, if you're pushing and pushing, and he's not reciprocating, then you just gotta, okay. Don't deny him if he comes to you. If he comes to you, okay, here, come on. My door's open, it's fine. But don't push him anymore. You've done enough pushing. What are you going to do? He's not going to do anything. He has to see himself. You have to be the rock star and live your life good and hard and good with your child and have fun and be like an upstanding person, and he will run into nothing but not upstanding persons, and he'll get tired of that, and then one day he'll say, oh man, what about Shantaria though? She was the real girl. She was the real deal. She was an upstanding woman. She was an upstanding person. That's where I gotta go. That's normally how it is. That's just common sense. You know what I mean? That's just how people are in general. It's not just men. Women are the same. I've messed up with guys where I said, then later on, I'm like, damn it, why did I mess it up with him, So he has a kid with another woman, and they're actually together. He's got to grow up. He's got to really grow up. He's got to start being responsible, because that these little kids, your child and that other child, they grow up so fast, and he'll regret it. He will really regret it, because when the kids are babies and when they're toddlers, those are the best times. Those are the most impressionable times. They need their dad. That's not good. I had my dad at those times, luckily. I had my dad. But then in teenage years, I didn't have my dad. And that's awful for a girl. That's horrible. I didn't have my dad much, Yeah, but like I said, if you keep pressing him, I don't think it's gonna do anything. Everybody acts differently. Some people will snap out of it. Some people need to be pressed. And then they're like, oh, okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do the right thing. I'm the type of person, like, if somebody, like, really presses me and says, you gotta change, this is not good, like, I think about that stuff, and then I consider it, and I'm like, I gotta change. But men generally, no, they won't, especially not when you press them. They'll, one day, they wake up on their own. They have to. So I can only give you advice and just tell you, just honestly, now the more that I talk to you here, the more you say, keep this up. Like, don't, you know the secrets. Keep your eye open. Be aware. That's huge. That's half the battle. You know what I mean? So yeah, be aware at least. Like I said, if he comes around, good, let him. But pushing, just focus on this. Focus on your kid. Focus on the good balance and patience with your child and the good results there, because that's the most important thing, That's so ridiculous. The man knows. He's sending you through loops, and why? For his own satisfaction, you know what I mean? Because he feels like she needs me. No, you don't need him. You don't need him. Yeah, your child, he can pay money for his child and all that stuff, but if he's so in denial, you can't force you cannot force a horse to drink water. You can lead him to it, but you cannot make it drink water. That's just unfortunately how that is. Well, I'm sorry, Shantaria. I'm really sorry you're going through that. That's really sucky, and I really hope that things can get better, for you. I think they really can. I really think, because this card is a really huge card to have, and I really think that your child is kind of like your beacon right now, and that's more than some other people have. You know what I mean? I don't even have a child. I have my cats. You know, my cats are kind of like my beacon. You know what I mean? So it's good. It's good that you have your kid, and you just gotta be kind of like two parents. You know, you gotta be dad and mom, both. You know. So for the meantime, I do have a feeling that he may come around. I'm hoping for both of his kids, you know, even the other lady. He needs to, because even if you guys don't get along and you guys don't get back together, it doesn't matter. He needs to be with his kids still. He needs to at least see his kids. And I think he's going to want to. I have a feeling he's going to want to, but if he already has another woman press him, you know, I mean, then he has two, and they just stick their head in the sand, you know. It sucks. Men are just love them, but sometimes, you know what I mean? Damn. But yeah, I gotta hop off for tonight, guys. Shantoria, I really hope things work out. Come back anytime, you know. If you think in the future you wanna hear some more, and think, you know, in the next couple weeks or so, that you want to try to figure some things out more because things have changed, or, you know, yeah, do that, you know. Send out these energies. That's always good. Meditate on it, pray on it, sit there and just, you know, do your thing. Sometimes a lot of things can be resolved in here, you know, and they have to be resolved in order for us to be able to act better outwardly. You know, it's so hard. We have to really discipline ourselves. You know, we're not barbarians. Sometimes I wish we still were, you know. We go crazy. Fuck yeah! But we try not to. We try to be good people, good adults, and mature and all that stuff, you know. So, yeah. But thank you for coming. I hope it works. Okay, well, guys, thank you so much for all of the people that followed me tonight. I don't know if I cut out there. Billy Joe, Shantoria, Sibanabati, Celestial Booty, Queen of Cups. Thank you guys for following me. I appreciate you. I'm gonna go, and I'll be probably back tomorrow, but I gotta get to bed now because I gotta work tomorrow. So have a good night, guys. Good luck to all of you, and hopefully things will work out. Gute Nacht, dobro večer, good night, tschüss.